Howdy guys, welcome back to more Plants vs. Zombies 2. I am Nintendo Capri Sun, and we are gonna do some more Plants vs. Zombies 2 because I am currently playing Plants vs. Zombies 2. And Plants vs. Zombies 2 is a fun game, and I like Plants vs. Zombies 2. So I'm gonna play some Plants vs. Zombies 2 here. And this is day 10 of the Dark Ages. Now, this level is actually kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. I played this level numerous times looking for, a decent strategy, but just nothing ever seemed to work. And then finally, I just said, screw it, I'm gonna start putting everything all the way in the back and just, see if that works, and build my defense from behind and forward. See, there's a number of things you can do, because you pick up plant food in this level, and you gotta figure out how to distribute that plant food properly. Oh, by the way, we have Plants vs. Zombies 2 sound now. Thanks to someone in the comments. Oh, I should have written down your name, but there's actually a couple of people, I think. They recommended this program to me called BlueStacks, which is actually an Android emulator. And I thought it was going to be, totally complicated, because it seems like everything that I've done since I got this new computer has been just a series of missteps before eventually I get something that I'm halfway decently happy with. But anyway, this BlueStacks thing, it turned out to be really simple. I opened it up, it was an Android emulator. Did I say that already? Yeah, so I basically just went right in, logged into my Google account, went into Google Play, downloaded the game, and boom, I'm playing Plants vs. Zombies 2 on my PC now. So, if you ever want to play Plants vs. Zombies 2 on your PC, BlueStacks is the way to do it. And you can tell because of my mouse cursor here, so yeah. Yeah, one of my strategies going into this that I think was the reason I was failing so much at it is that I got hung up on this idea of using the plant food to keep the mini mushrooms alive. The puff shrooms. Those are puff shrooms, aren't they? I don't remember exactly which one is which here. But I'm pretty sure the puff shrooms are the small ones, but then what are the big ones? They're not gloom shrooms. Anyway, whatever. But I was using plant food on them to try to keep them alive for longer. Because I thought, well, that would make sense, to have more plants out there. But at the end of the day, really, but if you just use, don't, pretend like the mini puff shrooms aren't even there. Just use the big ones and the walnuts. And if you see a night armor, sometimes maybe, throw out a whatchamadicky, a potato mine, and take care of them. But otherwise, and especially with the Jester Zombies in this level, using them with mini shrooms is not a good idea because they just throw it right back in your face. And you don't need that crap. I mean, you don't have to take that. Just don't deal with that shit. You tell those Jester Zombies where to stick it. Stick it in your pointy ear. Or up your pointy hat. But yeah, once you get 2 solid rows of big shrooms, oh my god. I should just pause this video and look up what those things are called. I mean, you would think, after as many years as I've been playing this game, I would have that sorted out in my head. But yeah, as you can see, if you keep all your artillery in the back, it gives you more time to kill the zombies, and, well, you would think that would be such an elementary thing to think, an elementary strategy. But in most boards, in most levels, that's not always the case. That works too. Okay, let's just do that. Shoot. Okay, whatever. Should've just done that from the beginning, but you know me, boy, I tell you, kind of wasted a walnut there. It's okay, though. I mean, we got plenty of backup here. Normally, when I'm playing this level, we're trying with the other strategy. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for stuff to show up on the conveyor belt over there, and now it's like I got this back stock here. Just kind of do with it as I please. Okay, so eventually the Gargantuars are going to show up. And as long as you have potato mines at the helm, they're not too much of an issue. You can throw out these little mini puff shrooms to kind of keep it busy if you want. But as long as you put the potato mine out like at least 3 or 4 steps ahead, make sure you plant food them too. Because the good thing that the plant food on the puff shroom actually works on him, pushes it back, otherwise you're gonna be... And he's dead. Of course, you gotta watch out for the imp too, obviously. It's just, oh man. Yeah, but I mean, at this point, I mean, we got more plant food than we need, so it should be pretty much okay. Gonna need plant food on that top row at some point. Kind of waiting for more of the big shrooms to come out, but they don't seem to want to show up. I think there's actually a limit to how many it will let you have on the screen. Like, if you get up to a certain point, they'll just stop spawning on the conveyor belt. But we don't even need these little bitty shrooms. Like, we don't need them. They're useless. Might as well do that. So the last group of zombies that attacks in this level will have Gargantuars on row 2 and 4. So you want to be ready for those if at all possible. Potato mines is probably the best way to be ready. Okay, this will get messy, but... man, I hate the sound of those tornadoes. Like, I don't hate the sound so much as I just hate what it means when I hear it. This right here. I like to do that sometimes. You never know, it'll randomly like turn out that a night zombie walks in on one of those rows. Get rid of these guys. Oh shoot, we're gonna wait, there's a potato mine there. Okay, good. Whew. We're a little short on walnuts now, but definitely not short on artillery. Once you have 3 solid rows, I mean, you're pretty much done with the level. The rest is just a matter of kick back and watch. And of course, use plant food when appropriate. Still, I mean... and you can always do this too. Okay, here come the Gargantuars. We don't have a potato mine for the top one, but we do have plant... oh wait, now we do. Okay. This is perfect. And we're gonna want to throw back the plant food first. Before they get to the potato mine. And there's really 2 reasons you want to do that. Number 1 is probably because the potato mine's going to need time to spawn, but the other thing is the imp. When the Gargantuar gets down to half of its HP, that's when he throws the imp. So you don't want him doing that when he's halfway across the screen, you know, it's better to have him do it when he's back there. And usually plant food on the shroom will be enough to get him down to half HP, and then the potato mines do the rest of the work. So as you can see, a rather simple strategy, but it gets you through the level and wins the level. So this level is actually not that hard. I thought it was, but, well, I was wrong. There are levels that are worse than this, like, say, well, 13. We'll get into that. So actually, the reason I have all these levels finished, because I know I was saying, like, I was gonna... well, when I last recorded this, I'd only finished up to, like, 14, I think? And right now, I'm finished up to 19. Well, that's because I tried recording with Mobies in, and there was so much lag on the end. Well, actually, something weird happened with my computer when last time I recorded. Like, Fraps was showing 110 or 140 frames per second. And when I would record something, then I'd go to play it back. It would play back and fast forward. And I don't know what was happening. Everything else in my computer seemed to be going in slow motion. So it's like, I think it was recording in slow motion, too. So that when it played the video back... so I don't know. Whatever. So this is night 11. Finally, we got us a normal level here. It's kind of nice to be back to being able to control some of what's going on here. Control what plants put out and when and where and how many. We're going to start out pretty simple here, but we definitely want to make sure that we get rid of these graves. I should have got the Grave Buster. knew I was forgetting something. I don't know, I shouldn't have been talking while I was picking the plants. So whatever. Doesn't matter much now. We'll work around it though, I mean, we'll get around it. We have cherry bombs, we also have Snapdragons, which will be pretty good. Snapdragons and Puff Shrooms are pretty much the key to this entire world, really. Because so many of the levels have Jester Zombies, and you can't do anything about... I mean, there's literally, like, nothing you can do with them. Other than use the stuff that they're vulnerable to, which, of course, is Snapdragons and Puff Shrooms. And Lightning Reeds, if you see so fit. I'm waiting on these guys to get over here so I can cherry bomb them and take out these 3 graves at the same time, so... We'll use a chili bean on him. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and go for the grave on the left, actually, instead. Because that one was posing more of a threat. Plus, it had sun in it, so... Snapdragon should be good enough to take out these over here, because watch the grave right above it takes damage from him. So, that's just something a little, you know, a mini strategy at best, but, you know, it's good. Whatever floats your boat, whatever gets the job done. So we're already at a point now where we're not relying on TSBPs anymore. Temporary solution to permanent problems. I don't know how many times I should really, like, try to explain that. Because I know every now and then somebody comes in who's, like, just randomly comes across a video of mine and doesn't know what that means. And they'll leave a comment asking. And I'll tell them if I happen to see the comment. Okay, there's a... Not sure what I'm going to do about these guys yet. Snapdragons aren't... We're going to have to cherry bomb them. It's good, at least I could get out one of those tombstones with it as well. Okay, now the wizard zombies. Have we seen these yet? I don't remember. That's what they do. So they basically render your plants completely useless. Like, they do nothing. Now the good thing is, and I don't know to what extent you could really take advantage of this, but if a zombie comes up to a plant and the plant is turned into a sheep, they actually won't eat the plant, they'll just walk past it. And there may be situations where that could be useful, I don't know. Like for instance, if you put something like right in front of the wizard, and he turned it into a sheep, then he would just walk past it, and once you kill the wizard, as you can see, any enemy that was turned into a sheep by the wizard turns back to normal. Any plant that was turned into a sheep by the wizard turns back to normal once the wizard dies. But you run into a lot of problems when you get 2 or 3 wizards at once and you don't know which ones turn which plants. So, in the end, it's just about getting rid of them as fast as you can. That's all you can do. This conehead is not... Oh man, we might be able to get him. Can't believe I didn't see that one on top there. I got caught him at the last second there, jeez. Distracted by that conehead. You're always distracted by something in this game, though, I tell you. Yeah. As much as I like the spike weed, it does prevent you from putting cherry bombs down over there. So you gotta watch yourself. Watch yourselves, it's the claw! Alright, who's doing what here? I haven't put down any shrooms yet, I don't know. This is gonna sound really dumb, but I don't... Like, the sound that the shrooms make is so loud that it drowns out the music. So I kinda don't really like to use them all that much. Get the sun out of these graves over here. Yeah, I love this game. I mean, I'm so glad I found a way to play this on PC. This is just rad as hell. I wouldn't have thought... I mean, I don't know what to think, honestly. I mean... I feel like this has to be something that just came out, like, very recently. I don't know. Either way, doesn't matter. It's pretty much full up on plant food now. And if you don't have cherry bombs, I mean, you could just plant a snapdragon right in front of him and just put plant food on it. You can also do this. you know, whatever works. Get this guy too. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention down there. That's the thing, I have such tunnel vision when it comes to this, and it's even more apparent when I'm playing on PC. Like, when I'm playing on phone, it's not as likely for me to miss something. At least, I don't think. I mean, maybe I am. But on PC, the screen is so much bigger, it feels I have to dart around with my eyes more. What are we gonna do about this guy? Ooh, should I just let him go? Ah, okay. Told you to stop! You can't listen to me! Put that down a little too late there. But whatever. As long as the zombies go down, I get the crown. The crown. The crowd. It's so nice just being able to... I don't know, I keep gushing about this, I'm sorry, but... I don't know, man. Well, that was a little too late there, but... Shouldn't have wasted the cherry bomb just before the next wave. Because now I got nothing to put on this wizard. Well, I could. There's 2 of them. No, there's 4. There's 5 of them! Oh, boy. Ooh, this is bad. Let me just see how it plays out. The spikeweed is absorbing all their shots. And that's one good thing, I guess. Let me just do this. Bam. And that takes care of 3 of them. One more here. One more little goofball. Bam. And that does it. Wait, what? Oh, dude! Oh my god! Jeez! How in the world did I not see that guy up there? Oh my god. Playing on the PC screen. I feel like if I was playing on the phone, I probably would have noticed that. But then again, maybe not. There's no telling. Walking taco, no thank you. Oh my god, Lucagen is online. Popped up right as that ad did. Oh, it's too bad I'm not recording that section of the screen. I'm actually recording with OBS, because it turns out this thing with this BlueStacks, it doesn't work with fraps. But to be fair, neither did Mobyzen today. It worked with it yesterday, but then not today. Like, sometimes fraps, like the overlay doesn't show up. And it seems to be totally random whether or not it does. Because yesterday it worked with Mobyzen just fine, but then Mobyzen was lagging all to hell. I'm glad I found this. So once again, thank you to whoever it was that suggested that. Like, this is the greatest thing that ever could have happened. Like, this really rejuvenates my want to play the game. One of the biggest reasons I've had a hard time with, like, sticking with this game is just because I wanted to play it on a PC. And I've been sitting here waiting for it to come out on PC, and it's not. And I'm just like, damn it. Where are you gonna put it out on PC, you people? Don't you know you can make so much money? Hell, people paid $20 for the first game. It was that good. And this game is just about as good. Anyway, so this is night 12. The objective for this night is to keep those mushrooms alive. But as you know, the mushrooms have a limited shelf life. So, what we have to do is keep giving them plant food to keep them alive. Now, it's a matter of waiting. I like to try to wait as long as I can, but at the same time, you don't want to wait too long. Because if you mistime it, or if you're not paying attention, those things will just... boom, they'll die. Oh, you want to take some graves out here? Oh, this game is so relaxing. That's another thing, though. Like, another reason that this game needs to be on PC. It's just because of how relaxing it is. It's nice to have this nice big screen on your monitor. This whole big world, you know, brought to life on your monitor rather than having it on some tiny little phone. I mean, I ain't got nothing against iPhones or any of that, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to atmosphere in games, you can capture that a lot better on a decent-sized screen. I'm not sure why I brought the freeze easies with me. Because if you freeze a zombie in and he's in range of Snapdragons, they'll just thaw him out. So it's an interesting little quirk that they put in the game. It's kind of like how this what is it, the Torchwood? When you would put an ice shooter behind it, it would melt it and turn it into a regular pea as it flew through the Torchwood. I always thought that was kind of funny. This is the other thing too, if you wait for zombies to come a little closer and then wait and use your plant food then, the mushrooms will do some damage. Some pretty decent damage considering that they're not really serving any other purpose. We're gonna get our plant food. You'll get some from the graves, some from the zombies, but you want to make sure you have some, at least one, in your queue at all times, because you never know, man. You never know when you're gonna need it. Keep watching, man, I'm telling you, it's so easy to lose track of that. To just get so absorbed in everything else that's going on. That's not gonna be enough for this guy. I don't know what else. Well, I can do this, but the Snapdragon's gonna melt him now. See that? It's the laws of nature for you. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Here we go. Jeez, what was that noise in there? It sounded like somebody was blending something. Well, it wasn't that loud, but whatever. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, what else do we need? Oh, wait, whoa, here we go. Oh, so close. Man, I'm telling you. Since when is the roar of a zombie so relaxing? I don't know how many times I should have a relaxing counter. How many times do I use the word relaxing when talking about this game? I should just straight up make an ASMR channel. These guys alive here. Can't tell you. Obviously, that's since I have played this level before. But a lot of times, like 9 times out of 10, if I fail in this level, it's going to be because of those little mushrooms. Because of me not keeping them alive. It's just one of those things. It's like you have to be good at multitasking. Sometimes you're just not. I don't know what happens if, like, one of the wizards manages to turn one of the small mushrooms into a sheep. I don't know if that would count as a death. We gotta do something about the. Oh god, there's more of them. Okay, here we go. Shoot. Oh, I need that, I need that, I need that. Oh. Man, this level is not that stressful. I'm making it out to be a lot worse. Jeez. I keep just happening to notice at the last second, though. It's good that I am noticing, but still. Only got a little bit more here. I think we can just wait this out. I love how there's so many levels that have gimmicks like this. Because even though I love a normal level 2, I still think that they got their balance just right in this game. As far as like, because when you get to a normal level, it's like, oh, thank God, a normal level. But then when you see the gimmick level, it's like, oh, hey, this will be fun. And it is, actually. It's really cool, man. We're gonna need one more flanked food, or is this it? Shoot. Is that Jester Zombie up there? Thankfully, as I said before, they're not an issue. I mean, I really should have been planting more food in here, or planting. I got 2,000 sun sitting here, and I've done nothing with it. Where do I put the plant food? Do I want to kill those? I better put it on those guys. I'll have more anyway. Okay, should we do it? I'm gonna do it. Boom! When he even dropped it, I didn't even realize that one had more. Boy, this level is longer than I remember. I hate that sound that the wizard makes too, but once again, it's not so much the sound as it is what the sound means that I hate. Because it's actually a really, really cool sound. I've never heard anything like it before. Man, what a mess. Are we almost done, Mere Mommy? I'm tired of doing homework. Seriously. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes! I think that's it. Yep. We done it, guys. That's nice. 10, 11, and 12. Man, 26 minutes, though. Holy crap. I didn't think it was going to take that long. Anyway, shut walking, Taco. Next time on Plants vs. Zombies 2, we move on to Night 13. See you guys later.